Robotics is particularly interesting for me because it's an expression of math. Every day you do your math homework, but you never get to apply them and then make things move. With robotics and particularly coding, you can write equations and simulations and send them to robots, and the robot will move according to your will.
It was a way for me to learn my way around the shop, machine tools, constructing things instead of just Legos, actually building things with wrenches, drills, and working with electronics as well. But it was also a way for me to solve a problem. I play a lot of chess and I love trying to think my way tactically through problems. And what robotics offered me was a chance to actually build the pieces from the ground up and then assault the challenge itself and have fun doing it.
Well, last year we needed to design a hook. I had to figure out how to cut the hook out of a piece of polycarbonate, and then we had to bend it into a shape that could hook onto a bar and lift the entire robot.
I think the best part about robotics is the team dynamics and the communication that goes on. Not only do we learn from our mentors, but we learn a lot from each other, and on the flip side of that, we teach a lot to each other.
Is that you form this, not even unspoken, a spoken bond between people where you have to work together in stressful situations where you're all behind on some things, and then you have to work together and find a way through that problem.
I think for me, what they really get out of it is learning how to fail and use that as a way to inform progress. When they first start working on a design for something, they build a prototype. Most of the times it doesn't work the first time, but there's no discouragement in them. They find a way to build it better. If it did work, they find a way to make it work better, and then they just continue that process until it works the way they want it to.
So last year we developed a motion profile system. You draw on a computer screen. The Python program does a spline fitting. You can send the spline with a motion profile encoded to the robot, and the robot will follow the path. That's particularly useful in autonomous mode, where you can draw on the screen and the robot will perform the path, the task as well.
Robotics is not only just entertaining fun, but it's also somewhere where I learn about other people and I learn for skills for myself.
When we go to competition, working with the other teams is really interesting. We have to strategize, so you'll go and meet people that you've never met before and have a conversation with them and make a game plan, and it's just a really great experience to work with people you do know and work with people you don't know and learn a lot from each other.
They do this with an exuberance that you don't see, I think, in normal classroom learning. Normal classroom learning, I think, when a student messes up or makes a mistake or fails in that way, they don't see it as the same sort of learning opportunity that students get in robotics. And it really should be. You just dive right back into it and figure out how to fix the problem, how to do it better. When I see them working here, it's pretty awesome to see what they're able to come up with and where they go from start to finish.